All right, just finished tapping the head back here. I'm not sure exactly the thread size on that. I know my old man had this fitting there and we kind of just found it. I gotta look for the self tapper that we use. I know the top is a -10. Just have this for reference, but it's gonna be a 180 degree down here, down like we did with the Supra. I'm just looking over the head one more time, and we're gonna go install it. Grab the block. I want to give it a quick wipe down before we put the head on and go from there. Also went ahead and installed the Real Street timing belt tensor. I saw their video. You obviously know the bolt over here is 28 foot-pounds of torque. This one, Jay suggested take out the pressure washer that's in the back, and this is 26 foot-pounds of torque. So I got that out of the way. Went ahead and installed the Bosch knock sensors. And let's see, yeah, that's it. Pretty much missing the engine mounts. Also installed the drain fitting from Drift Motion. And that's it, just coming along. All right, head gasket is on. Everything was clean. I'm gonna be taking off the cams now, so we could drop the washers in. All right guys, just wrapped up installing the head and little accessories. We put on the idle pulley. Even this bolt, I need to get it I need to get the correct size because it's too long. Cam gear is just on there, I haven't put on the bolts. I'm waiting to get the VVTi one repaired from Andy. He's changing the O-rings, he's rebuilding a stock one for me. Let's see here. Cams are installed, everything's torqued down. I put a set of plugs in there. Those are the plugs that are gonna go in there. They're just on there for now, so nothing will get in there. This is a tap. It's a bronze tap that I had. Well, my old man is the one that found it, but it works fine with the -10 like I wanted to do originally, so that works. And that's it, guys. She's looking more like a 2J again. All right, guys. Heater core install time. I'm not gonna give you guys a boring time lapse or anything. You guys seen how it's done. You see here where the bolt points are. Here, there, and there's like 2 more on the top side, on the bottom side, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's only like 4 bolts. It's nothing crazy. All right, man, I am dead beat. The sun, and you guys saw it was raining last time I updated. Look, sun's out like harder than ever now. So heater core is on, guys. Yeah, it kind of wasn't too easy to put in. You have to line up these 2 here, these 2 ports here for the back, for the rear AC, and then everything else is on. Let's see, and the cabin filter needs to be changed. The fuse box, I have it hanging down here. This wire, the one that goes to the other side over there, I had to move it through the front because it wasn't going all around the back, so I still have to figure it out how I'm gonna put it with the dash. All right, so check out the end lines, how they look. They stick out a little bit, especially this one, but I can live with it. It's nothing crazy. But yeah, pretty happy how it came out. Today is Sunday. We are still working on GS. Yesterday I had to stop early, man. I was beat, man, of the heat, and just a little stressed out got me. Didn't want to look at this thing anymore. So yesterday I didn't record it, but I spray painted the booster and the master itself so it can match. Just wanted to show you guys before I put it on. And yeah, I got some stuff here, the bar inside. I'm gonna be putting that in. A couple of AC stuff, the components here for the heater core and the AC. And then from there, we're gonna put on the dash. That's what I want to do. Put on the dash and just put this interior back together. I'm tired of seeing it all taken apart, and then just worry about engine bay stuff and you know, whatnot. So yeah, guys, that's the goal for today. I'm sure I went over that yesterday, but like I said, I was tired, man. I was beat yesterday, man. So hopefully today we get something done. All right, guys, little update here. Put in the crash bar or harness support, whatever you want to call it, and just plugging everything up, trying to figure out how all the brackets go along the way. Little tip here, I always take a lot of pictures for a reason. That way, you know, I could just go back and kind of, you know, go and see how they go, because obviously you're not gonna remember everything. But you can see everything here, how it's looking so far. The steering wheel, I just bolted up with 2 nuts, because I know it has to come down again when the dash goes in. But I'm just trying to make sure all the supports and all the brackets are in place. All right, guys, wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm not sure how far along we are with this part of the GS build, but I wanted to give you guys an update. I have the interior all back together. The only thing I left down there was the kick panel that's on there, because obviously we're gonna need access to do the ECU and the engine harness. So, you know, I might as well just leave it off. But everything went back to place. The gauges are not on because the steering wheel is in the up position, so we have to wait till it turns on or there's power so we can tilt it down. I didn't want to drop the steering column again. It's 2 plugs anyway, and four screws, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, so that's no big deal. Everything else is on. Oh, on fuse box, this is what we ended up doing. Right on the top part, for the GS guys, I know this is usually where the stock 12 CD changer goes, and the amplifier goes in the bottom of the seat, I want to say. But it's this area. I know there's a CD changer here that everybody gets rid of when they do like an aftermarket head unit, which I already have. So this was like a useless hole here. And then this is like a little compartment here, I think, for like a spare case of 6 CDs, because, you know, you could, it's old school, you could swap out and stick the box in there and stick it in and out. So it's just like an extra little storage. So it probably ends up here. Let me see. Yeah, it ends up here, and then there's like a little divider here in the middle. So I got rid of that divider, went all the way through. You know, it's kind of made like a little flimsy, but it's not as supported, but it's nothing crazy. So I zip tied the actual fuse box around to that on both ends, and that's fine. You know, we still have access to the glove box, still have space, and it looks pretty simple. So close, open. We can't put the cover on there. I didn't even try. I mean, what's the point of having the cover and then putting a zip tie on top? So I mean, either way, like, this is covered, so it's not gonna be like you're gonna have it exposed. So I thought that was pretty good. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys that update, and let's see. I don't even know what else to do. I'm probably gonna start taking stuff out of the trunk, see how I'm gonna mount the battery box. So today we are relocating. Actually, today we are mounting the battery box in the trunk here, and so it's all perfectly level and right smack in the middle. I'm gonna decide to plant it here, and then from there we'll do all the wiring. I'm gonna go ahead now and drill through the chassis and get it bolted down, so we have a solid spot already. I'm gonna do some cleaning around here and then respray with some primer. Got some rust spots over here. See, it's a little rough there where that drain is after I took all that rubber. Mark it over here first. All right, wanted to show you guys how the battery box came out. Obviously you see the bottom of the box is painted. I still got to paint the lid. I left kind of left it for the end since it's not, you know, it's removable. But yeah, you can see all the primer we did for the rust. I hit it with a wire brush. That's got a little spot over there. I might have when I get the exhaust done, I might have my guy maybe see if we can patch that up. I gotta buy those plugs for the new. They were all corroded and stuff when I took them out, so I'll be replacing those. The other thing we did for the cover, this is the factory cover. What I did was I went ahead and cut out this part, kind of just like a straight half a moon type of thing. So this way we could just simply put the rug back on there like if it's factory. You see it goes right in. Obviously it has no spare tire under it, but it goes around all the four corners, so it's still pretty sturdy. Remember this, you have that cover mat first, and then you have the Lexus nice mat on top, so it's pretty thick stuff. It's not gonna be flimsy and stuff. So yeah, that's what I didn't want anything showing, so this is more than perfect what I wanted. You didn't even see the battery out. I didn't want something bulky on the side, and this way weight wise is right dead center in the middle, so it makes sense this way. This is the circuit breaker. It's 250 amps. I still haven't really found out where I'm going to mount the stuff. Maybe down here in the corner under the cover here. Let's see, let's get this out. Maybe somewhere in this area we'll mount it on here like this, and then that way it's just easier, you know, one side in here, power in here, power out to the positive side, and then we'll find a source over here for the ground somewhere, which, you know, it's pretty easy, just straight to the chassis, so no big deal there. So yeah guys, I know this video is full of a lot of stuff, from the head to the dash install. What else did we do? The brake master. But yeah, I didn't want to make it too confusing and too detailing, because, you know, it's kind of repetitive stuff that you've seen from the other build, you know, series that we've done before, and I didn't want to be back and forth. Obviously, if you guys have any questions, comment below, and I'll ask you, and, you know, ask how I did this, and I'll point you guys in the right direction. But yeah, this is like a general picture. Obviously, it's a regular battery mount. You know, it's nothing special here. You guys obviously see the placement where it is for this chassis, so it should be more than enough to kind of help you guys, you know, guide yourselves. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna close out part 6 here. I hope you guys enjoy the content so far. Let me know how you like the build series. If there's anything more in detail that you need me to get in, the next video we're gonna be doing the brake lines, so stick around for that, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.